What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Dysit video. If you enjoy this content or any of my videos, please hit the sub button, ring the bell for notifications, and share this video with a friend. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to just be voicing my opinions and my complaints with Warzone 2 and what I think they could do better to change the game completely and make it playable, because honestly, right now it feels unplayable. I was streaming this game for like 4 hours today. I literally got wiped by a dude camping in a corner probably 4 out of the 5 games I played. It was honestly ridiculous. There's not a game where you don't have multiple players sitting in a building. And that's not a problem, right? That happens on every Call of Duty. Rebirth Island had it. Warzone 1 had it. Verdansk had it. Every single Call of Duty has had campers. But the issue with this COD is you cannot combat camping whatsoever in Warzone 2. Yes, you can have drill charges. 90% of the time you won't have them because you can't really find them over the map. You can have a Semtex. Well, Semtexes, even if you stick them, doesn't one-shot a player anymore. You can try to run in a building and take them out, but if you don't know someone's camping in a building, there is no outplay potential. If you run into a building and someone is in a dark corner that you cannot see, there is zero outplay potential. I don't care how good you are at a video game. Nobody in the planet has the reaction time to actually react to someone in this game because of how fast the TTK is. I could care less about movement. I really could. I'd take movement out of the game. If you literally put me maybe 10 times slower, I would still be okay. I do not care about movement. So anyone saying movement, skill issue, no, not a thing. Not a thing at all. This game is so annoying with their TTK because you literally get shot 4 times and you're done. Sometimes even less than that. I've been shot by an SMG with full 3-plate armor 3 times, and I've died before, which makes no sense because snipers don't do any damage. So literally, I could use a sniper, headshot someone, and break 3 plates, but a SMG will 3-shot me, but a sniper won't 1-shot. That makes no sense to me. And then another thing I hate is the AI. The AI does add a little bit of potential to the game, but honestly, I don't care about it. There's AI in places that there shouldn't be AI in. Like some random tent out in the middle of nowhere where no one would ever go. No one would ever attack it if you want to get realistic with it. There's no reason to have an AI there. The AI got buffed and then nerfed, and it feels like they got buffed in their nerf. Like, it's so confusing. They run and shoot and have aimbot. I can't even bunny hop in this game, but the AI can do everything I can't. Like, it's ridiculous. They peek shoot you and have absolute aimbot. And these strongholds are, like, cool. You know, strongholds do add a little bit of things, but they need to stop making them waves. If it could be like 4 heavily armored enemies, 1 juggernaut, you kill them, you get your loadout. Boom. Stronghold's over with. I don't see the issue with that. But instead, it's wave after wave after wave after wave after wave of literal aimbot AI that are taking out Call of Duty pros. Like, the AI is better than almost fucking at least 60% of the player base. And it's mind-boggling. I don't understand what is going on with the AI. So those are two of my complaints. The AI and DMZ's AI, and then TTK. Like, DMZ would be so much fun if it had its own map. I was honestly under the impression that DMZ was going to be its own thing and have its own map. And after I found out that it was on Al Mazrah, I was a little disappointed because those two things should play completely different. And I just want to address some of the comments that I get in videos where people say, well, it's a different game. It should play different than Warzone 1. 1,000,000% agree. But when you make a sequel to something, right? Let's take Star Wars, for instance. If you made a Star Wars movie and had Jedi in them, but the Jedi weren't allowed to use their lightsabers. The mechanics were there. They knew how to use lightsabers, but there was just none in the movie, right? So Jedi are just fist fighting, right? That would make no sense, right? You're taking away a staple in something and then putting something in place of that. And that's exactly what they did with the mechanics of Warzone 1. They removed loadout drops. They removed all of these things that made Warzone 1, and now you can see them adding it back. And it's so confusing to me that they're adding all of these things back and putting all of these things back in the game when they literally could have just had them off rip. I don't understand what the fuck Activision is doing, but I'm so tired of Raven Software, who's an underground developer team. Like, they're not even supposed to be in the scene as much as they are, right? Is literally taking head charge for Warzone 2. What the fuck is Infinity Ward doing? Do they play their game? I'm curious. I want to know if Infinity Ward played Warzone 1 and saw how magnificent it was, why they changed so many things, so many core mechanics. Bunny hopping has been in almost every COD I could ever imagine. It just has been. Slide canceling, I don't give a fuck about slide canceling. There is bloom in this game. So if I'm aiming at someone, my bullets could go other places. It's just luck. Awesome.